So we are back in the motherfucking jungle. You guys, you asked, and I will do my best to always try and deliver on the ZEZE MILLS show. We have Rowdy Renee with us right now.
Oh God. Hi guys, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on. So many people literally sent me your snap, like, ZEZE MILLS, holler at me for an interview. Do you know what? I was a bit like, okay, what's this girl gonna be like when she comes on? I think we even made a couple jokes in our group chat, like we should have security, because every time I see you, you are on literally a madness. Is because I've spoken to you a little bit before we started filming, and this is not the vibe that I get from you. You seem very calm, you seem very collected, you articulate yourself well to me just now, and I'm not gonna lie, I've seen you on the gram and I thought, why does it have to be, number one, why does it have to be a black girl? Why does it have to be a black girl with her wig off in her hand, running on the street, shouting at the camera? Why does it have to be that? Why is this girl perpetuating what people think of black women already? And it's like disappointing, do you get what I mean? When I spoke to you today, I had this preconceived thing of like, when I go in, she's probably gonna be like, maybe a bit standoffish, but you've been very polite, you've spoken like normally.
Yeah.
So is it, the only thing that I can think of, is it an act because you know it will make you go viral?
I think the thing about me is, I think people know that I've got a temper,
Right.
and which is very bad because I don't know how to control it sometimes, which I'm working on that because obviously we're all human. But it's a thing where I don't know how to not react. And I feel like in that moment of me holding the wig in my hand and I'm going crazy, I think I blacked out and I didn't realize there's so many people here right now that's probably got their phones out recording me.
But then you seem to black out a lot then. Because
Yeah.
it's not like a one-time thing. It's like something happens and then another thing happens. Like, I can't keep up with you and how many times you've blacked out, if that's what you're saying
Because
it
the
is.
thing is, I feel like because people know I've got a short temper and I'm a fiery one, and I feel like they're easy to aim at me because they know if I do something to this girl, I'm gonna get reaction.
Right.
Which that's something that I know I need to work on, because it's not everything on social media that needs a reaction. More time, I feel like if I don't react to it and I don't entertain it, then it's not nothing that people care about. I feel like people are waiting for my reaction.
But are you scared also if that you don't react, then you're gonna not have content? And are people gonna still buy into Renee if you don't react?
The reason why I react is because I don't want to feel like I'm moist or I'm wet. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I have to defend myself. That's why I react, because I feel like I have to defend myself. I don't care about content. Like,
Yeah, but people.
I go on YouTube, that's my content.
How long have you been doing YouTube for? Because when I looked in your videos, it's gone only about 6 months. But have
It's
you
been doing 6 months.
So
I started before,
And-
and then I wasn't prepared. I was just doing nonsense on it. So I deleted everything, took a break,
Yeah.
came back with story times, things that I go through in my life.
But when you deleted your stuff before, was the views low, and did you think, because my views are not that great, I'm going to come back now with some controversial, being rowdy type of content?
My views, yeah, I didn't have the correct equipment. I was just doing YouTube because I really wanted to do it. I didn't have the equipment or anything, so I didn't know what I was doing. I was in the garden recording. I was just being so messy with it. But then obviously saved up, got myself the proper equipment, and I just like planned how I want to do certain things and what I want to talk about. At first, I did one video talking about like how my news got exposed on social media, and then it took off from there.
So the first time I came across you, like I said, it was literally you was going to fight somebody and you was talking about abortions and she'd been with this person, that person, you kind of...
I don't remember saying she got an abortion done.
Also, I don't know if you said she got an abortion or there was some sort of talk of abortion or something on there. You said that you've been through that, that's why you can speak on it. Am I correct? You said something like that?
I don't think I spoke about her having abortion. I think something about STI or something like that.
How did that even start?
To be honest, yeah, I'm gonna own my wrongs, and no matter what somebody does to you, you should never put their business out there. That's one thing I can say. I should never have done that, and I own that with my hands up. That was just blatantly out of order. But with me, I felt like I was caught in the moment. And because I was in the moment, all I saw was red. So how it started, I went on Instagram Live and I was having a general conversation, wasn't talking about her. And then somebody said something about the girl and was like, would you ever put your hands on her? And I was like, I will never ever put my hands on her because once upon a time I had love for her. Then someone else joined my live, some other girl joined my live, and she said stuff about her friend that she's always with. And then I think they saw that, and then they went on Snapchat and they just started going mad. Like, I came off live and I went in my bed because I had a headache. Right. And then 20 minutes later, everybody's like, oh my gosh, look, like my phone was just blowing up. Snapchat was going crazy. Then she was just like telling me to come buck her. I'm at ZEZE event.
You have beef with me, come see me. No one wants to come see me. You know where I am. You know where I am. I'm at ZEZE event. People have beef with me, but no one wants to fucking come see me.
I'm gonna be here till 5 o'clock. You know where to find me. And then I was just thinking, when I saw that, I just went.
So if you say that this stuff only, you literally black out, then why do you record it? Because you've done it all on live. So if you black out, normally a normal person's reaction is you black out, you might go buck the girl, you might beat her up, you might have a fight, and it might be on other people's Insta or other people's Snapchat, but you literally do it on live as you're doing it. So then it does make me think how much of it is because you've blacked out or because you know this is going to be really good content.
I feel like that at that moment in time, seeing her on live and seeing her on Snapchat and it went all viral, I feel like everybody was waiting for what is Renee going to do right now. And like I said before, I'm the type of person, when somebody's violating me and disrespected me, I can't let them have that on me. That's just how I am. I feel like, don't come for me if I haven't sent for you. So the moment you come on social media and you've made the whole world know you've got a problem with me and you're telling me to come fight you, I've now got to let people know that I'm not a prick. This is what's going on, and I'm coming to buck you. So when I went to go buck her and she disappeared and she wasn't there, she went home, it's like...
So are you and that girl cool now?
Nah, I ain't cool with her.
What about you and Michael?
Never.
When my production manager reached out to you, you said you don't want his name to be mentioned, but being ZEZE, I'm definitely mentioning his name. So last week we had him on the show, and he basically insinuated that you two have in sexual relationships with each other, sexual relationship, and that I don't know who, either or the other girl, you two became really good friends because
not through him.
Well, he said that one of you was on holiday with him.
Her.
And then that means you messaged her then and said was being nosy for whatever reason, and then you two became best friends.
Not through him.
So how did it happen?
Let me just clear it up because he's something wrong with him. So basically, I knew Michael because through a mutual friend of mine, which is a guy, and he was in a relationship at the time. So me and him were seeing each other.
With the fraud girl?
No, with another girl that worked in Mac.
Oh.
So this was his proper relationship, yeah? So I didn't know he had a girlfriend. Okay. So when he reached out to me, we started speaking and talking. At that time, nothing sexual was happening. I met him in Milton Keynes. The way he portrayed himself to me, it's not the type of guy I know. Like when I first met with him, he sent me £100 to treat myself in Westwood with my friends, and then
Did you use £100?
No, because couple hours later he asked for it back, and I had to transfer the money back. He was going mad.
What?
And so this is what I'm saying. Like he wanted. Like I felt like with him, he wants to be that guy. Like, yeah, I've got it. Like I'm wearing name brands on my feet. I'm driving a Range Rover. Like he likes to portray himself to be that type of person. Like, don't forget I know you. Don't be like that. And I feel like with him, it's like.
So did you know Michael before the whole fraud bay thing?
Before the whole fraud bay thing, because I have a story time on my YouTube channel about him. Yeah, and everybody knows it's about him because in my story I said I called him Fordy. And on my YouTube channel, like I said, he invited me to go meet on Keynes, and he said to me that the Amigos are going to be performing. I know the Amigos managers. Like he gassed up the whole thing. So me and my whole squad, we booked our tickets to go meet him. Everything was just a joke. Like he was like to me, he's going to pay for the hotel. I had to pay for the hotel. Like, me and my cousin had to go halves to pay for his room. People don't seem to understand that this guy is a liar. He's a compulsive liar. Like, I don't understand.
If you kind of knew all of this, then why did you keep talking to him and being his friend? And he said that he helped you a lot with certain things that, you know, you're still cool with each other now. You still talk to each other. Like, you reached out to him after all of this has happened. So all of this is not true.
All I have to do is just pull up my WhatsApp. It'll be the end of him. Please. He needs to stop, because when it comes to me, I don't have time to sugarcoat and lie about anything. I keep it 100%. I live in my truth. I ain't got time to pretend to be something I'm not, like him. The thing I don't respect as him is that, yes, he's right about me calling his phone, asking for that girl's password. From time somebody's attacked me and that's supposed to be my friend, yeah? And I don't understand why she was going crazy. I need to know in her phone, what made her act this way? So I called him and I asked him, what's her password? He's like, I don't know. On the phone, he's showing that he's my friend. Then you go and call her and tell her Renee's asking for your password. Reason why I don't respect that is that you're coming across as like a little snitch. Like, you're a man. You ain't got time to be going back and forth with females saying, oh my gosh, you know, Renee called my phone asking for this, and then you want to call me and say that, you know, this girl said this about you. Like, I don't understand.
Don't you just find all of this draining though?
It is.
Because I'm sitting here listening to it,
It's too much.
and I'm confused. Like, I've heard Michael's story, I've heard your story, and then I just think to myself, how old are you?
23.
Like, I just think to myself, when you're a little bit older, are you going to look back on all the stuff that you've done that's on social media, on your YouTube, you like being wild, and are you going to regret it?
Yeah, 100%.
So then why do you continue to do it then?
Thing is, when you say continue, yeah, I feel like people out here, yeah, obviously I've got to own my responsibility and say, you know what, you keep allowing these people to get to you. Like, I have to seek help for that. I have to get help for anger management, because I'm a very humble person, very friendly. I love very hard. I've got a heart of a gold. I'm willing to help anyone. But I feel like the problem what I'm facing is letting people in. Every time I let somebody in, they stab me in my back. And that hurts me. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to be there for you as a friend, every time somebody hurts me, it makes me be defensive. I don't want to be like that, because that's not me. But I feel like the pain that I've been through and the things that I've been through in my life, it makes me be very hard, like, can't accept people.
But you don't show this vulnerable side on your. No. I looked through your YouTube. I didn't see any of like this vulnerable. Like, I see a jokey type of person, very like playful, but I don't see someone that's like vulnerable. And I do believe that you are vulnerable, but I do believe that you also do play into the hype, because I think you do enjoy the attention of the backlash of it. A part of me does believe that. Because me personally, like, I couldn't just know that naturally I'm a soft person inside and then continually be fighting, continually be putting up things that perceive me in the way that I don't want people to see me as. Like I said at the beginning, it is disappointing to see like black women, like yourself, acting like ratchet.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
And just like continuously, like the media already think we're loud. You know, black men already think we're loud, or we're aggressive, and you know, they always want to take the mick out of us wearing wigs, and there you are with your wig in your hand, like literally. And it's just like, I literally want to just be like,
what are you doing?
What are you doing? Like, seriously, like.
Do you know it is? You're 100%, 1000% right. Because my mum, my people that
what
care
does your
about
mum think? I asked Michael this. I feel like this should be my go-to question when guests come on. Like,
my mum just thinks like you need to learn how to control your temper. Like, that shouldn't be a reason for you to keep going off because you've got a temper. Don't get me wrong, Jamaicans, like, my mum sticks it on me. She cusses me out, but at the same time, she will always be there for me.
Have you got siblings?
Yeah.
Sisters?
I've got sisters.
Younger?
Younger.
And they see this?
Yeah, and it's not good.
And what do they say to you?
Obviously, I try my best to just tell them, don't follow my footsteps.
But then they'll go on YouTube and see you doing a madness.
But that's just something that I'm working on, and I don't want to feed into social media too much.
So you recently got your body done. I can see, looking snack.
Looking like a snack.
Why did you decide to do it?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, honestly.
Is it a bit laziness, be honest?
Yes.
Oh.
I tried this whole the gym thing. it didn't work for me. And I just
It didn't work, or you just couldn't be bothered to wait for the results?
Thing is, I was just so tired, and getting up to go to the gym was just too much, and going on that treadmill was just a bit too much for me. I needed an easy option, and this was the easy option for me.
And did you have to pay for it, or did you get it done for free?
No, I paid for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I paid for it with my own money because I didn't know
How are you affording to do all of this?
YouTube, babe.
Oh, okay, YouTube's bringing the money like that. Okay.
So I had before YouTube, I had money saved up because I was working in a hotel. Okay. So I saved up money. I always knew that I wanted to do surgery, but I just didn't know which clinic was best for me. And then I found a clinic because my auntie's friend went to that clinic, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go there. So I reached out to them, got a quote, and it was in my budget, less than $5,000. So I was like, okay, good.
Less than $5,000 to do all of it? Don't you get scared? Like less than $5,000 to make you look good? Don't you think, what the fuck are they actually putting in my body?
No, because I knew they wasn't gonna put anything in. They were just gonna take out.
Oh, so you did what did you do?
I did liposuction, so they took out my stomach, my back, my arms.
And are you going to stop now, or are you going to do...
I'm going for a breast reduction.
But you're not going to do any more to your bum, are you?
Nah, it's too
Because
big.
I think this is the right...
It's perfect.
So do you, how do you carry it?
Carry the bum?
Yeah, it looks very weighty.
Do you know, to be honest, I didn't feel this bum the first month, the second month. Only when I've been through, because I'm 3 months post-op now, so only now it feels heavy because you can see it now. Last month you couldn't see it.
Okay, so all you girls, right, they get your body done, right? What are you gonna do when this figure is not in fashion anymore? Because I feel like this is what is perpetuated again in the media. This is a nice body, slim waist, big thing.
Now I'm going gym. I've started gym now.
So what was the point?
Point was to get rid of the fat the easy way. Now go gym
and now to maintain it.
Maintain it.
But then what if you don't want this big bum in 20 years' time because it's not fashionable to have this hourglass figure?
So this is the thing you've got to think about before you do surgery. I always want it.
You've always wanted a big bum?
Nah, I had a bum, but I didn't have a back.
So have you got a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Mm-hmm. Shit.
It's been a bit on and off-ish.
Wait, how long have you been with this guy for?
It's been on and off.
Is he like proud to claim you?
Yeah, he is, but I just feel like I feel like with him, he understands, and he's not proud of a lot of things that I do. He does get on. I feel like that's why we haven't been working out the way I want us to work out. And sometimes he just check me and put me in my place.
Is there anyone that we know?
Nah.
It's all like from around the way.
No social media, nothing.
Okay, and you ever gonna put him up?
Never.
So I see you've got your feet out today.
Yeah.
Obviously the whole stabbing situation. You kind of did make it seem like Michael done it.
No, I feel like the way I worded it on Snapchat made it seem like he done it.
Did you do that on purpose?
No.
Because you knew that it would, if there was a drama between Renee and Michael, that would go viral?
No.
So then...
I made a snap about him contacting her about me having her phone when she gave me her phone in the cab. But when I put Michael's snap first, I then went on talking about my leg, which I shouldn't have done that because it made him look like he did it. But on Twitter, I cleared it up and said he didn't do it. And I even went on Snap and said it wasn't him.
So what happened with that? She stabbed you because apparently you stepped on glass.
There was no glass where we was.
And you made it sound like she done it.
There was no glass where we was.
Because one thing I am a little bit skeptical about, how does someone manage to stab you in the foot? Like, was you just sitting there like this?
On my back, on the bed.
And she just came up to you and stabbed you in your foot?
No, she came in with a knife.
And what, you had a tussle?
I can't speak about this because police are still on that case. So I can't say much about it until it's all over.
And what, are you going to go to court or whatever? You don't know?
100% I'm going to court.
So you don't talk to her at all? Because Michael seems to think that you two are cool with each other and that you're all cool and that you all should, like, you want to be his friend, but he's kept you at an arm's length because he can't trust you and whatever. So you didn't actually clear up what happened. Did you have sex with Michael?
No.
Never?
Never. The most I've done with him is kiss this guy. That's it. Literally. Went Milton Keynes with him. I had to pay for the hotel that he was supposed to pay for his room.
Why would you kiss a waste man like that for?
This was all before I liked him. I felt like he was a good person because what he was showing me. He showed me someone that he's not completely. Once he came back and he was like, he doesn't have his wallet and all these things, and I had to pay for the room. I had to pay for his room and his boy's room, yeah? And I saw it as, this guy is mad. And we went to the club, and then he said he knows the Migos, and the Migos are coming down. He got me in a situation where I got kicked off a table. So he put me on his table, and then he was like, I'm gonna go to the bar and get drinks for you girls.
With your card? Did you give him your card? Like
No.
Abigail?
He was going to his boy's table, kept taking drinks from that boy's table and giving it to me. So when I'm sitting on the table, the guy came to me to bad me up, like, get off my table, what are you doing? And I was thinking, this is Michael's table, not yours. And they was like, no, this is our table. Like, and I was thinking, what? For the whole night, he was not the guy that he portrayed to be. And that's when I was like, I can't do nothing with this guy, like, nothing.
So did you kiss him after or before all of this?
Before.
Oh,
when he came and picked us up, I gave him a kiss because I was seeing him. So
so you were seeing him?
Yeah, I was linking him, but I wasn't linking him for long because his girlfriend reached out to me and was like, why are you talking to my man?
But then you still went to Milton Keynes?
No, this was before.
So wait, you kissed him when you got in the car?
No.
Because you was linking?
So we were seeing each other talking on the phone and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. When he gave me the £100, this was all talking, like phone calls and stuff. So he's now invited me to go to MK. I've gone to MK with my cousin and other girls and stuff.
Oh, and
once
then
we
the
got
girls,
there, he came to pick us up from the coach station, gave him a kiss and stuff. Once we got to the hotel, he did his own little, he's acting stuff, yeah? Then once he'd done his acting stuff, we got to the club. Everything just didn't make sense.
Moving forward, what are you actually gonna do so you're not this Renee that everyone thinks you are?
I just think, you know what? I'm working on myself and I want to be a better person.
I feel like everyone says that though, and they don't really.
I have to do this. This is not if or but. I don't have a choice because I've realised that a lot of young kids look up to me and a lot of young people as well expect a lot from me. Because I do YouTube and stuff and I see it as it's opening doors for me and a lot of young girls come up running up on me and stuff. I don't want them to feel like you have to be like this, you have to act like this, and this is how you're supposed to act because you've got a temper. No, like I'm trying to work on myself, and I feel like with me, I let people in around me too much. I need to stop this whole friend company. I need to stop letting people in because everything, it's just, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm the strongest girl. No, I've got a breaking point and I've been hurt too much. There's times when I sit and I cry because I can't take it. But at the end of the day, everything that I've been through has made me very strong. So,
but I feel like you're only 23. I feel like you shouldn't have this so much like stress on you. Yeah. But I do feel like a lot of it is self-inflicted. Mm-hmm. And I think moving forward, I personally, I don't want to see you on the gram with your wig in your hand again, or all this stuff. Like I get it, you know, controversial stuff it sells and people click on it and it's all clickbait. But
everything that I'm doing, that I feel like if I'm not getting anywhere in my life and I'm not going up the ladder, I only can blame myself because what you put out there is what stays out there, and big brands will see it and not want to work with you. So I feel like right now, Do any big brands want to work with you? People have reached out to me, but I feel like the brands that I want, they probably won't want to work with me because they see my name,
carry yourself,
and how I carry myself, and I feel like I have to kind of take away all that negativity and do positive things.
You might have to disappear for a while and rebrand yourself, if that's what you really want.
No, I won't disappear.
Well, because it's hard. You'd have to do a whole rebrand of yourself, I personally think.
No, I just think I just need to stay away from negative. I feel like when people come for me, don't react. And one thing I realised that helps me is turning off my post notifications off and don't go on that app. That helps.
Well, I mean, I kind of did warm to you before I started talking to you. I think you have got a good heart, and I just don't like seeing, like I said, especially black women, because that's my thing, or for other black women out there, because you fucking go viral all the time, and then this is what people think all black women are like. But I appreciate you coming on the show, and I appreciate you for being honest. And guys, you know what to do: like, comment, and subscribe. Oh yeah, because you from YouTube, so she knows how to say all that shit, huh? And let us know what you think of the interview. Gang, gang.
Bye.